We get good views of the lining of the rectum and the colon, and it's a very useful technique for diagnosing bowel conditions, including bowel cancers, polyps, diverticular disease, and inflammatory bowel diseases. Hello, my name is Rhodri Codd. I'm a general and colorectal surgeon based in Newport, South Wales at St Joseph's Hospital. Today I'd like to talk to you about endoscopy. Well, firstly, what is endoscopy? Well, this means placing a flexible camera either in through the mouth, down through the gullet into the stomach. This is a gastroscopy. Or a camera can be placed into the bottom, into the rectum and around the colon. This is either a colonoscopy or a more limited test called a sigmoidoscopy. It's nearly always performed as a day case procedure. You should only need to stay in hospital for 2 to 3 hours on average. It can be performed with or without a sedative agent. The gastroscopy involves looking down through the esophagus, down into the stomach and into the first part of the small bowel. It usually only takes about 5 to 10 minutes. Some small samples of tissue can be taken at the same time. These are called biopsies. These can be looked at under the microscope to provide further information about your investigation. A lot of the information is immediately available to us, and this can be relayed to you at the time of the procedure. It's usually very well tolerated, and the risks associated with a gastroscopy are very low. A colonoscopy involves passing a camera into the bottom, into the rectum and around the colon. You do need to take a bowel cleansing agent before having the colonoscopy. This is powder mixed with water which clears the bowel. You can then either have a sedative agent or some nitrous oxide mixed with oxygen, which is called Entonox, which can help you during the procedure. The procedure can sometimes be uncomfortable and can cause some abdominal discomfort and distension because we need to put gas into the colon to be able to get good views of the rectum and colon. This gas is passed following the procedure and the distension then resolves. We get good views of the lining of the rectum and the colon, and it's a very useful technique for diagnosing bowel conditions, including bowel cancers, polyps, diverticular disease, and inflammatory bowel diseases. With a colonoscope, you can also perform some therapeutic procedures, such as polypectomy. Polyps are growths within the lining of the bowel, which if left over time can get larger in size and can become malignant. These can be removed endoscopically. The risks associated with a polypectomy are low, but there is a small risk of bleeding and a very low risk of perforating the bowel. This risk is less than 1 in 1,500 cases. The procedure usually takes between 20 and 30 minutes. You should then remain in recovery for a short period of time before returning to the ward and then being discharged home. We will have a good idea of the findings at the time of your surgery, but if any biopsies are taken or if polyps are removed, then these may need to be looked at under the microscope. The results can take a week to 10 days to come back. I would usually then discuss these findings with you in clinic or can telephone you with these results to decide on further management. If you'd like to see me to discuss endoscopy or to book an appointment for this type of investigation, then you could do so either via the Doctify website or via switchboard at St Joseph's Hospital.